Josie here. I make videos about art and watercolour every single week, although for the past 2 weeks I haven't been as consistent on my upload schedule because I have been moving house. And in today's video I'm going to be taking this little study nook, which I'm very excited about, even though at the moment it's just a big pile of boxes from moving, but it's going to be my art studio and I'm going to be showing you the transformation. So I did some research online and I looked for some desks that actually flip upwards or can tilt downwards or flat depending on what you're doing. And so the plan is to have this in this little section here, and then because this is like a weird shaped little corner here, and my plan for this corner is to have a tiny desk which I've ordered. It hasn't arrived yet, but the desk is going to go here, and then I'll just be able to stand or sit in this section here. But first of all, I need to get rid of all these boxes. My next job is figuring out how this thing works, hoping that it fits. So it's now a few days later, and as you can see behind me, I have set up my art station desk thing. It's got 2 sets of drawers and also a little shelf underneath, so I've put all of my big papers and pads on the shelf underneath, and then just random bits and bobs in the 2 drawers. And then this little brush holder came with the art station. It's supposed to go on the actual art station, but I kind of just prefer having the brushes separately just to the side. I can fit all my brushes and all my pens and pencils and everything I need in there. And then I've just put that on a little table that is next to the desk. And then I've also come up with an idea for putting all my paints out so that I can see them, and I just think it looks really cool. So I've just got this little metal grid thing that I found in a hardware store, and I've just put a clip on the base of the paint, and then I've just hung them up with some picture hooks that I just got at Kmart, and then I've just sort of pressed that down so that it's secure, and then when I need to use the paint I can just take it off. And it's also just quite handy to have the paints out just so I can remember all the different names of the paints, because I have quite a few of them, so it's just really handy. And I always squeeze out some white gouache at the end, so that's really good to have that there. I'm just going to put that up behind here. The desk has also arrived, which has been really good to just have that in the corner, and it just fits really nicely, but it doesn't feel too squashed, so I can do all my regular work and editing videos and stuff on that desk. It's also just really nice to have a dedicated area that I can go to when I know that it's just to do art, and I think that's going to be really good for just encouraging me to do more and practice more, just because it's there and it's just a really nice space to be in. And if you're wondering why I have my easel off to the side here in a bit of a weird way, that is because I need some way to film overhead when I'm painting, and for that I have just bought this new thing which basically just holds my phone, and I just attach it to the easel like that, and then it can film what I'm doing quite easily. It's not really the best solution, but it's just the easiest thing that I've come up with for now. I think eventually I'll try and figure out a way to have a more permanent phone stand holder thing, but for now this does the job, so I'm just gonna do that for now. Also, because it's such a tiny area, I can't really have too many tripods and things up at once, so it's just really handy to have something like this that can just hold my phone. Hopefully this has shown that even if you just have a really tiny space, you can still make it work. It's just about getting the right furniture and getting the right stuff to fit the space rather than trying to cram in furniture that is too big for the space. So you definitely want to get your tape measure out before you order anything. Thank you for watching. Hopefully that's given you some ideas if you have a small space or you're thinking about designing an art studio. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything, and I'll see you in the next video.